I'm Lee McIntyre, the Grade A ShopRite dietitian, and I've got some summer treats that will help you beat the summer heat. It's always fun to enjoy those bright colored popsicles during this time of year to help cool you down. However, a lot of those have a ton of added sugars and food dyes. There's healthier options out there. Our first treat are frozen yogurt chips. What you're going to need is a yogurt. It can be regular or Greek. We know that Greek yogurt is twice the amount of protein as regular yogurt, but both are an excellent source of calcium and those healthy probiotics. Here I have some raspberry Greek yogurt, and I'm just mixing it up. Once I've done that, I'm going to take a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to spoon the mixture into my Ziploc bag. I'm going to seal the bag almost completely, but leave a little bit of a hole for some air. And then I'm going to force the yogurt mixture all the way down to one of the corners in the bag. I'm going to cut just the tiniest hole at that corner where I forced the yogurt fruit mixture. And on a cookie sheet, I'm just going to squirt out a couple little dots into the little form of a chip, or almost like a little Hershey Kiss. Once you've done that, slide it into your freezer and leave for just 1 or 2 hours until they're firm. And then you can snack on them just like that. Next up are fruit kabobs. Again, choose your favorite fruit and cut them into nice little maneuverable chunks. All you need are some skewers and your fruit. And you can put them on in any order that you'd like. You can put these into the freezer to freeze, or you can serve with a side of yogurt for dipping. You can pick up some fresh or some frozen, and they'll both work just as great. Other options for fruit on the stick is using melon. Honeydew, cantaloupe, and watermelon work great for this example. Here I've cut out slices of watermelon, and all I did was stick a very strong coffee stirrer right into the center, and I froze them in the freezer for a couple of hours. Next up are homemade fruit pops. You can make these non-dairy with your own choice of combination fruit pureed in the blender with some almond milk or 100% apple, orange, or pineapple juice. Or you could use your favorite Greek yogurt, plain yogurt, or just milk, again with your choice of a fruit blend. And all you need are disposable cups, popsicle sticks, and you're good to go. Here, I've diced up some fresh watermelon and strawberries. And then all I did was add them to this little plastic cup, put in my popsicle stick, put it in the freezer for about 2 hours. Voila, your homemade fruit pop. Next up are my ice Frubes. Yes, I said ice Frubes. These are kind of a concoction I doctored up to jazz up plain water. In the summer, when it gets really hot, like days like today, your fluid needs increase because you're losing more fluids through sweat loss. And drinking plain water might not always satisfy or be fun. So, some ideas I came up with is colorful ice Frubes. All you do is plop in any fruit that fits into the little ice cube tray. Here I did a raspberry on the bottom and just filled the rest up with water. Same thing with blueberries and blackberries. And I did some yogurt ones. And all I did was just plop in those fruit, topped it off with water. You could top it off with 100% fruit juice or yogurt as I did here. And then you can snack on them or add them to a beverage. Naturally flavored seltzer water have great flavors year-round. There'll be 0 calories, 0 sodium, no artificial sweetener, and the only ingredients are natural flavors and carbonated water. I love to pair these with my ice Frubes. What I love about this is that the fruit will give it a little bit of extra flavor once they've become unfrozen at the bottom. And if you're looking for a shortcut, just pick up a bag of a nice frozen fruit blend and throw them in just whole pieces of fruit instead of ice cubes. My last treat is a yogurt and fruit parfait. So I'm going to layer my yogurt, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend all my favorite types of fruit. And we're going to top it back off with just a little bit more yogurt and finish it off with some nice crunchy granola. And for just a little bit added crunch, some slivered almonds. High fiber, high protein, perfect snack. So remember, not all sweet, cold, and refreshing treats have to be filled with added sugars and food dyes. You can personalize your treats to your liking. It only takes a couple of minutes to prepare and just an hour or so in the fridge, depending on the size of it, and you have your own homemade frozen sweet treats that are much healthier.